We all about giving flowers. Follow me, no joke _ the group. Facebook, join the group. We argue all day. Join the group. More flowers with no joke the group. And friends, we have fun. We argue, but most importantly, we give the motherfucking flowers.
What's good, everybody, man? This is DeCarlos Anderson. Make sure you follow me first on Do It For Bonnie _0. DeCarlos Anderson. On Facebook, this is More Flowers Podcast, where we're just bringing light to all the hoopage in Portsmouth, man, and giving back everybody their flowers, man, what they deserve, man.
We on? Oh, all right. We on. We fucking on.
Yeah,
hey, look, man.
Man.
It's been a long time since we seen y'all, man. Last time it was COVID-19. Niggas had on masks and shit.
For sure, man.
But we got some shit we gotta get off our chest, man.
For sure, man.
This is the More Flowers podcast. We presenting the first IC Norcom annual sports podcast. This is not gonna be the first one. I plan to do this every year. Bring on new guests. Shout out to some of the people that reached out. Y'all welcome to come. Reach out to me a little earlier. I probably already got like 2 people I'm gonna interview for next homecoming. Yeah. But today we got Los. Los my co-host. Everybody know who I am. No joke the GOAT. You know, the GOAT power forward from Norcom. The motherfucking GOAT. Nah, I'm not gonna rub. Hey, look, no, I ain't gonna rub it in, but yeah, I'm gonna let Los go ahead and do it. I will be interviewing Los. It was some stuff said on one of the podcasts. Yeah, man. What it was yesterday. And I think it's 2 sides to every story. It's 2 sides to every story. So we gotta let Los do his thing. I'm gonna interview him. We gonna talk about a lot of things today. But I'm gonna let Los introduce himself first. Go ahead, Los.
What's good?
Oh, and we from the Oaks too.
Come on, big LO, man.
Hey, look,
big LO.
Hey, look, this dude right here. I watched him grow up. Like I watched him grow up, and I was the first nigga dunking. And then when I seen this nigga dunk, I was like, damn, but I'm gonna let him go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
Now, what's good, everybody? DeCarlos Anderson, man. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram for Do It For Bonnie 0. Facebook, DeCarlos Anderson, man. Shout out to More Flowers, man, for giving me this platform to speak my truth. Shout out to my boy Mod on the camera, man. And I'm just ready, to end all controversy. We just bringing nothing but positive light to everyone. I'm never trying to bring somebody down to big myself up, because things that happened in the past, man, I'm way bigger than that, and we're gonna talk about it today.
Yeah, and look, we come with peace. You know what I'm saying? I know last time we was on live, a lot of guys were bothered. We just do this for fun, man. Y'all getting bothered. I say I'm the GOAT power forward. I feel like I'm the GOAT power forward. If you feel like you the GOAT power forward, you feel like you the GOAT power forward. It's all love. I ain't hating on none of y'all. We all gonna party this weekend. We gonna go day party. I'm in the day party. We going to the All Black tomorrow. We gonna party together, bro. It ain't no hate. This how we feel. Like it's you have a right to say you the GOAT. You have the right to say you the best.
Yes.
I just want to make that clear first before we start. But Los, I did have a couple of questions, man. Okay. We know lately Norcom has been, they've kind of been in a slump. Yeah. And the Norcom alumni, we want to know like what's going on with Norcom, the state of Norcom basketball. Melo just transferred. Yeah. What's going on? Like what's going on in with Norcom basketball right now?
All right, so man, shout out to Melo, man. That's my guy. Been kind of coaching him since 5th grade. So much success for him. I know a lot of everybody know that he transferred to Massanutten to better his basketball opportunities. But another thing is just enhancing his academics. Some people don't make emphasis on academics. So shout out to Melo, shout out to Gene. Gene has sent me Melo report card, and it's a 4.0. So a change in environment can affect players and things like that. And he's doing this thing on the court. But understanding Norcom basketball, of course.
Before you get into that, how much did losing Melo this year, like, were you surprised? Were you, like, when you heard the news, were y'all expecting it on Norcom staff?
Of course, I got a close-knit relationship with Melo and Gene, so I knew it was kind of in the works. We were just trying to see how the team was going to play out. So we just not only lost Melo, we lost Terrell Beverly too. And he was one of our key power forwards coming up and coming year, thinking he was gonna have a pretty good year. And shout out to Tyrell. I found Tyrell at the Armory at I think 10 years old.
10 years old. Okay.
Yeah, man. So shout out to him. But the state of the program is it's rebuilding, giving others an opportunity to be the man, the opportunity to grow through their mistakes. We have workouts every day from 6 to 8. People working hard, you really can't work out too hard because a lot of people are playing football, so they can't come to workouts. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about the newness of seeing other players do their thing. Because a lot of the players depending on Melo to create for them. Now they have to create for themselves. So I'm excited about the season. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to the season.
And we talk about Bonnie. I think a lot of people don't give Bonnie the credit.
Yes.
I know when I was there, when I transferred, the first dude to call me was Bonnie.
Yeah, man.
He was like, I got TJ coming. The GROAT. I need you too. At first I was just like, nah, I ain't going to Norcom. I thought about staying at church because me, I want to get all. You know me, I want to get all. Look, I was trying to get all the shots. I was thinking about 30. I'm like, man, I can average 30 at church. And so then Ben and Vernon called me. But I want to go back to Bonnie. I know that's somebody that really, you was with him for 4 years, and he recruited you too. Me personally, since Bonnie died, I felt like the Norcom program hasn't been the same.
No, has it?
Because Bonnie, he really tried to get players at Norcom.
Yeah, for sure.
And I know he was in the church and the rec league. He saw players, but when he called me, he was like, "Hey, Joel, I need you." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "I need you to come. I need you to come here." Then he got Vernon and Ben to call me, and I remember Vernon and Ben calling me at the PIT, and they sent me. It might have been a text or a call, and they were like, "Look, what you gonna do?" And and the rest is history.
Yeah.
So can you talk about Bonnie and how much he meant to you, and how much he meant to Norcom program?
All right. So for one, man, he was an amazing man. It's hard to when you're talking about somebody that was so influential in your life. It's just he was just amazing. But Bonnie found me in 8th grade. During those times, it was rough for me anyway. Growing out London Oaks, I was probably I think I was the New Direction when he found me. And I went to a Norcom game. He was like, "Boy, you coming to Norcom, ain't you?" I'm like, "I don't know, my mama ain't gonna let me come to Norcom, man," because, during that time, London Oaks was zoned for Churchland. So my first couple of days in high school was in Churchland.
Mm.
And then Mr. Lambert, shout out to Mr. Lambert, he told me that, "Boy, you got to go to Norcom," because I ended up getting in a fight at Churchland High School, probably the first or second day of school. And he gave me grace and sent me down to Norcom, and it was kind of history from there. But Bonnie, exemplified what it is to be a man. Like I always thank BJ and Miss Hetty. So shout out to them for just sharing them with us, because they didn't have to. Bonnie did everything for me as far as giving me a ride, giving me advice. He actually took me on my first college visit. He was one of my biggest advocates when it was time to get recruitment and telling coaches about me. So, man, he was amazing, man. And yeah, man, I'm trying to be what he was to the program, and just giving the kids opportunity and, getting ride homes, money here and there if they needed, advice, critiquing their game, letting them know what they need to work on. But yeah, man, shout out to Bonnie, man. We miss you. We love you, man. And 2013 was a rough year. Didn't think I was going to get through that, but through God's grace, man, I got through it, man. Shout out to BJ and Miss Hetty again for just stepping in and doing what they do for me, man. So shout out to them.
And I got one more question, and I didn't prepare you for this question, but as far as Gooseby, him being the head of the program, I know he's running. He's probably at the end of his prime. Mm-hmm. All right, will we see a Los? If Gooseby ever steps down, will we see Los as the head coach, or Los applying to be the head coach at IC Norcom High School?
No, for sure, 100%, because I got to carry on the legacy. I know Gooseby is awesome. He's amazing. That's my guy.
He's a legend. He's a legend.
For sure a legend. So yeah, if he was to step away from the program, I would be probably the first in line to get it, and just try to get back to our old ways. Just winning, loving the game. Just being excited to be playing again. Yeah, and I'm gonna just bring in the guys that I know that can give the kids the best knowledge and prepare them for the next level. Because that was the biggest thing that Gooseby and Bonnie tried to make us do. Prepare for the next level and be student athletes. So this is the biggest emphasis. I can honestly say that 2011 team, everybody graduated from college. So that way it was way bigger than that. It was about finishing the race, not just going through it, but actually finishing it. So
yeah, because you know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of these churches motherfuckers. I'm tired of these churches motherfuckers. I'm tired of we church, we back. I see the program at Norcom is doing excellent. Shout out to Mods, shout out to coaching staff at Norcom.
Yeah, man.
It seems like the football coaching staff has them on the right track. But I would love to see Norcom basketball where we once was at. I would love to see that. But that's enough of that. State of Norcom, you know what I'm saying? That's enough of that. So we want to get some other things. And like I said, I love everybody. I love all the Norcom alumni. I just love all y'all. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man.
But we got to address some. Los wanted to address some things.
Man.
I didn't see the interview the other night.
Yeah.
But I heard some things were said.
Yeah.
And I think I have a platform where I want to let Los tell his side of the story.
Yeah.
And this is nothing against anybody. I love Canty. I love everybody. But Los wanted to tell his side of the story. So and sometimes you gotta let the boys, you gotta let them speak. You know what I'm saying? Los want to get stuff off his chest. You gotta let him speak. So Los, when you initially heard the interview, I didn't see it.
Yeah, okay.
I saw parts of it. I heard about it. How did that make you feel? How did that make you feel?
Personally, it made me feel some type of way. I mean, I'm human. Hearing somebody that used to go to war with, share the same court with, have love for.
And I'm gonna stop you right there because I know when we did the podcast and during COVID, you had Jay Canty as your fifth best player from Norcom all time.
Yeah, for sure.
So you show love, and I love Canty. I felt like his game was tough, and I love him. But I'm gonna let you finish. We never threw shade. We don't throw shade. Wild thing, I love you, bro. But I think I'm the GOAT. That's no shot at you.
Yeah.
But I love you. I see things. I hear things. But it's no shade at you either, bro. Like, I just think I'm the GOAT power forward. But this a little story, and I'm going to let him finish.
All right, so when I first initially heard it, so let's bring it back. When I seen Jody Ryan, shout out to Jody Ryan, your platform. When I first initially seen Jody post it, I think it was Monday. I was excited. I gave him a call like, boy, Jody, you putting Jay up there. That's amazing. Jay been off the grid for a while. He get to tell his story. I'm excited about it. So when I get up there and see that, it was hard to watch, honestly. And like I said, I shared the court with him. It was blood, sweat, and tears on the court. Have love for him, respect at the utmost. Shout out to his family and everybody because they took me in. But yeah, man, it was disheartening seeing somebody that you genuinely care for and love say things like that against you, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna take accountability for everything that I ever did when I was a kid. Coming from a bad neighborhood where if somebody talking junk to you, what's the first thing that you respond to? Yeah. You want to fight. That's what we all knew that. I mean, growing up by the Oaks, George, no. You growing up by the Oaks, you got to be tough and you got to be hard. And you have to make an impact on the court, whatever you can do, whatever advantage you can get. You got to take it.
Yeah, Rick and Man jumped me, by the way. Soon I moved out the Oaks. That's my first initial. I got jumped, but go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. So out there, the only way I can get on the court was I gotta be hard. I gotta be tough. I gotta play hard every time I get up there. So yeah, man. I know that I wasn't the best, teammate. Sometimes I wasn't the best person because I had my own things going on at home. Yeah. And I used to bring them to the court and just be evil. And so I apologize, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I apologize for those times, because there was a poor misrepresentation of who I am now. So I didn't know that you felt that way. So, again, I apologize, man, because it's no love lost. You feel how you feel, but I'm coming up here to clear the controversy. I love you, and I don't have no ill will against you. That's what you think, But it's other sides to the story, man. You forgot the parts that we was together every day. I was with you. You know what I'm saying? I was with them workouts. We were sleeping in the same bed together, out churching, at Doe crib, at your dad crib, at your mom crib. So that narrative, that's what I wanted to clear up. I was always there. Always there. On your darkest days and the days you was light. The days where you had a better game than me, but I was clapping hard like it was me doing it. The same with Doe. The same with everybody, man. I'm not going to down you. I can't do that. That's not me. I'm not that person anymore. So again, if I made you feel any type of way because of the incident that happened, I'm sorry. I apologize, man. I want to move on for it. I want my brother back. But if you're not in the space to accept that, then that's on you. I got a daughter. You got kids. I don't care about anything that I did in the past. That's dead and gone. I'm not even that same DeCarlos no more. I'm Mr. Anderson now. I got kids looking at me, admiring what I do, trying to mimic what I do. Any accolades that I had in high school, in college, in rec, in AAU, I tell my players all the time, I love you so much, I give it to you because it means nothing. But a plaque on the wall or something, a write-up in a paper, I don't care about that no more. I'm beyond that. My daughter can go in Norcom and see me on the wall. That was my biggest accomplishment. You know what I said in that interview with the press? I said, when my daughter come in here, or my kids, whatever, come in here and they see me on the wall, that means more to me than anything. That people giving my daughter that same love and grace that I gave everybody else back in 2011. And that's my biggest accomplishment. So again, I'm ending all controversy. I'm never going to come up here and talk about you, bro. I love you. I want the best for you. You're doing well for yourself. You married. You got kids, man. We're bigger than this. So again, I don't want nothing from this. I just want everybody to hear this part, man. We ended controversy. Doing homecoming, controversy always comes into part. We grown. This stuff happened 14, 15 years ago. I forgave myself for everything I did. I hold myself accountable for everything I did, for what I said. But again, everything that I did back then gave me opportunity now. So again, man, hey, any controversy, man, I love you. Ain't nothing but peace and love this way, man. How you feel, you got to take that up with you, man. I forgave myself, and I'm hoping that you can forgive me. But if you can't, it's no love lost here, man. I'm going to still be the same person. If I see you, I'm going to still say what's up. I ain't going to turn the corner. It's all love. We shared the backcourt together, like you said.
Yeah, I won rings together, too.
We won rings together. I went through the mud with you together, man.
Yeah.
So for that narrative created, like, oh, I ain't really banging with Los like that, that's cool, man. I understand that. But I was there for you, bro. I was. Through every day. Through my ups and downs. The days I ain't eat, I still gave my all. You know what I mean? And you know that. There's certain things that I don't have to say up here that you know. But again, man, hey, shout out to everybody out there, man. I just had to end that controversy.
Yeah, and no more flowers. We get flowers. You know what I'm saying? We get flowers, and we not about the drama. So I appreciate Los. But Los, can you go in a little bit into your leadership style? Yeah. I know a lot of people. Me necessarily. You growing up, I used to be like, this little dude got some fire under him. You know what I'm saying? So you always have fire. Me, I was like, even when I played at Norcom, I let my game kind of speak. I didn't start talking shit until I got older.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But for you had a fire. You always had a fire lit. So I think sometimes with your leadership style, people could take it the wrong way.
Yeah, so it's a misconception.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, so the reason why I got the fire is because, you know, everybody had role models as kids. You know, they had their big brother or they had somebody in the neighborhood. My role model was my sister. And of course, shout out to my sister Yelly. She ain't play that much in rec. But my mama made it mandatory that if your brother and your sister don't go, you ain't going. So I got to see my sister play. So that was my role model coming up. I just knew that it was more than life than London Oaks. And I had to be the one for my family to experience it. So that's how I used to play with so much. I knew I had to get in the game some way. And, you know, playing hard was an attribute that I had. And like you said, my leadership style, I bark. I talk directly to people. I say what you're not going to do. You need to do this, and you need to do it now. Yeah. And some people can't take that, like you said. Yeah. So that's why I made it so good for at Norcom, because I was the head of the snake, you know. But who mellowed us out was dope. Mm-hmm. You can say anything to do him, and he's gonna be quiet. I can say whatever I want to him, and it's still gonna be humble, nonchalant. All right, bro. All right, and it was just so easy to play with a player like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, so that takes us into our next our next topic. That takes us into our next topic, man. Me and Los been arguing for a while who team would beat. My team is better. He thinks his team better. So I always go back. Like when I look back and I look at y'all team and I look at y'all players, you know, it's homecoming. Everybody talking about who was better than who was the nicest. So I still think we'll beat y'all, bro.
I don't know, bro.
I still think we'll beat y'all.
My thing is we're gonna attack y'all weaknesses. Y'all weaknesses were.
What's that? Who the weakness?
I'm talking about TJ would have had the guard. Okay. Melvin would have had the guard.
TJ bringing you out there. You don't act like you don't act like you just gonna let TJ shoot. Come on, dog. Don't let TJ. Don't act like you gonna just let TJ shoot.
I'm gonna tell you this right here.
Don't act like that, bro.
Hey,
TJ, I got you. I got you.
If we did my archetype on 2K, it will be a two-way player. I can play full court defense and I can score. So you saying that TJ is guarding me?
Yeah,
that's disrespectful.
We gotta put somebody in front.
That's disrespectful.
We gotta put somebody in front. So look, we gonna let you
40.
Just go to the
40.
We gotta put somebody in front.
40.
Well, again.
40. Who's guarding though?
Who guarding Ticket?
Tweet.
Who guarding Ticket? And I still don't think. Tweet. And shout out the Ticket. I couldn't get you in the call in, but. Next year, I want you on the More Flowers podcast. I don't think Ticket gets the love he deserves, and it's no shot at Doe. No. I love Doe. I think Doe is highly regarded. Yeah, he needs a street named after him. But I think Ticket needs he needs that same respect. He needs something in Norcom as well, because he started this.
I think
you know what I'm saying. But who guarding? We gonna get into that. But who guarding Ticket?
It's gonna have to be Tweet.
Tweet don't want that.
I mean, it's gonna be. I would love to see it.
Tweet don't want that.
I mean, I would love to see it, man.
Tweet don't want that 6'10", dunking that bitch every time.
But I would love to see it, bro. I would love to see it, because the same thing, Brandon will have to come out there and guard Tweet too.
But who's standing in front of Melvin? And Melvin, I told you, Melvin.
Devin Patterson.
I told you, Melvin, and I was going to tell.
Devin Patterson.
Hey, look, Melvin, I told you I got you, bro. You hit me up.
Devin Patterson.
It's nothing but love. Devin can't stay in front of you. He can't stay in front of him.
Ma, do you hear him?
He can't stay. Devin can't stay in front of him.
Okay, man.
He can't stay in front of Melvin.
Okay.
Melvin got the record. 20 assists in one game.
Hey, brother. We ain't
20 assists.
Let me tell you something. We ain't require Devin to play. What Devin style fit with us good, but if we would have let him off the leash and just attack all day, man. Listen here, Melvin cannot guard Devin, and I would put everything out on it.
Prime Melvin was the quickest guy, one of the quickest guys.
I would say, okay, so
Prime Melvin. We talking about Prime Melvin.
How much did Melvin average at Mammoth? Oh, Wilson, I'm sorry.
I don't know. Probably 14.
But you know how much Devin averaged at Jersey, man?
What, 20?
About 25, 27 with Lil Real. Come on, man. That's another type of speed. I'm talking about shoot, dribble, get to the rack, all of that.
But I don't know. I think Melvin had that dog in him. Though.
How about this, man?
Melvin had that dog.
Hey,
in
man.
him.
Hey. Devin is.
Devin's a good player,
George,
but I think we could get in Devin head.
Listen to this.
We could get in Devin head.
Listen to
we couldn't get in your head, but we get in Devin head.
Imagine you got a dog on your team, right? He a dog, and you got a wolf behind you. A wolf like, get him, we got your back, man. Go get him. Imagine somebody, you got a fast little guard right there, and you got somebody that just right backing him, pumping him with the same enthusiasm.
I hear what you're saying, but Melvin from Washington Park.
It doesn't matter. What does that mean?
He from Washington. He a downtown dude that's
Wow,
going. He play hard.
So what do you think?
We play hard.
Let me tell you, man. Hey,
Melvin play hard.
Putting that Norfolk jersey on, bro, you get superpowers.
You know Melvin.
You adapt to you get every hood, every neighborhood in you after you put that jersey on.
Hey Melvin, I told you, niggas don't talk about you. Was one of my favorite point guards. I put you up there with B.J. Jenkins and some of the guys I played with that I hold at a high regard.
Let me tell you
Melvin,
something.
I love you, bro. All the assists you gave me, the alleys you threw me, I love you, dog.
Hey man, hey, since we talking about
I'm giving you your flowers, Melvin Cole. I told you I was gonna give them to you.
Since we talking about people, man, shout out to the best shooter in Northern history, man. My best friend, man, Trey Theers, man. Best shooter in Northern history.
Trey was on that team too.
No, and guess what?
I forgot about
Trey. The only dude I know, no lie. Man, Trey used to shoot dice doing shoot around. No shots, no shooting, warm-up shots. All he shot was game shots. All net. Probably a 60% 3-point shooter at Northern.
Yeah.
Easy.
Trey had a gun.
Yes.
Y'all had some shit with y'all. I ain't gonna lie, but one more person.
Who?
Well, two more people. Because I ain't talking about me yet. But what y'all gonna do with Ben? Ben 6'5" could do it all. Ben 6'5" can do it. You gonna put Dodo on him? Brother against brother.
You might have to, bro.
Brother against brother. Cause look, he the teacher. He taught Dodo.
Oh, for sure. I would love to see it, but
they probably cancel each other out.
We're gonna attack y'all weak points, and that's you. Your defense was very questionable.
Bro, you drive past me.
And why?
Hey, look, you drive past me. I'm catching your shit out that board.
Hey, bro, you know how many
I'm
people
catching.
like that?
I'm catching.
Do you know how many
your
people
shit out
done
the
like
backboard,
that?
bro.
You know how many people
Yeah,
done
you know
like
my
that?
slide, man. You know what I'm saying? My slide.
Your slide is.
Yeah. My vertical cut probably
It's
was
over.
But it was way quicker than what it is after I stopped.
I'm talking about what I'm telling you, bro. You can't if you switch out on me. Oh my Jesus, the whole Oaks gonna be on the court after I score on you.
Yeah.
The whole Oaks gonna be on the court. But yeah, man, we will beat y'all because and then our bench was better than y'all too.
Yeah. But yeah, we that's I think it's a forever debate.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Coaching, I think y'all had the edge on us coaching.
And we would have pressed y'all.
Yeah, Gooseby was definitely Gooseby was one of the he is the GOAT coach. He got the rings, you know what I'm saying? So Lambert did what he could do, but like I said, me and TJ came for that 1 year. So
hey man, let me tell you something.
He only could do what he knew. So
yeah,
I think y'all had the edge.
Yeah, we did.
Y'all had the edge, coach. Yeah. We dropped our top 10.
Yeah.
Probably 2 years ago during COVID.
Yeah.
Today I wanted to switch things up. I said I wanted to give the 2000s team because when Norcom was running basketball, I think some of these guys deserve to be on the all team. So
okay.
So the all millennial team. So I had my list.
All right.
I know I told you to get your list. I'm not sure who's on your list, but you want me to go first or mine?
Yeah, I want you to go first.
And then we'll do our we're gonna do our GOAT and we're gonna do our MVP as well.
Okay.
So I had for my first team and I wrote it down. Let me see. All right, so of course my GOAT is Vernon Macklin. Vernon was like, to me, I always talk, and I text him to this day. I always tell him, I'm like, hey, bro, like, what he did for Portsmouth, what he did for me, because I don't know if I would have stayed at Churchland, I don't know if I would have went to college. Yeah. He brung scouts in the gym that I never thought I would be able to play in front of. I remember one day in practice, I had probably one of the best practices, and it was an NC State coach was in the gym, and the NC State coach told me, he was like, man, he said, he pulled me to the side, he said, if you was an inch or 2 inch taller, he said, I would have signed you. And I remember that. I remember that. so yeah, but it was but I always thank Vernon all the time, because he was that guy for me, and I know Dodo is that guy for you. So that'll take me into I want to give you your flowers, Vernon Macklin. You my GOAT. You go to Portsmouth to me, you know what I'm saying? Everything you did for Portsmouth basketball, you transcended Portsmouth basketball. You had Roy Williams in the gym. Yeah. You had Coach K coming to the gym. You was the first player drafted from the city. Bro, if nobody gives you your flowers, I want to give you your flowers, bro. So I had Vernon. Mm-hmm. Of course, he was first on my first team. I got Dodo. Yeah. Of course, Dodo. Dodo, you just took it further. Vernon started it, and what you're doing in the league, bro. I'm proud of you. Keep going. Hey, Ben, you was just like, you on the first team. You could do it all. Yeah, sure. Like Ben could do it all. Like if Ben had to guard a player, and then one thing about Ben playing with us, Ben never complained. Yeah. I never heard him. I don't know if Dodo complained. I don't know if that's just with the Finneys, but Ben would do anything you asked him to do. So if you needed him to guard Scotty Reynolds, he'll guard Scotty Reynolds. Yeah, sure. If you needed him to guard Stanley Pringle one night, he'll guard Stanley. So Ben was just did it all. And one thing about Ben, what I remember about Ben's game, he could score, but he was so unselfish. He was just so unselfish. So Ben, you on the first team. I want to give you your flowers. Who else I had? I had this guy. This guy, and I never told, like, we argue so much, and when I was thinking about it, I was like, man, I never really sat down and really gave Los his flowers. You know what I'm saying? And you know, me, I want to say I'm the best. I want to say I'm the best. But your resume, bro, like, and what you did, and I kind of look at, like, I was your big brother. You know what I'm saying? You seen what I did at Norcom. You seen some of the things I did at Churchland, and you were like, you took it further. Yeah. You won the rings. Bro, you did so much for Norcom. You know what I'm saying? So when I was in college at the time, so I didn't get to see a lot of y'all games, but I was just like, man, damn, Los really killing it. And I ain't never been a hater. So I, like, in my heart, I was rejoicing, like, Los about to go to college. You know what I'm saying? Knowing where we from, bro, we from the Oaks. You know what I'm saying? 6, 7 people in one crib, 2, 3 bedrooms. You know what I'm saying? And knowing how hard our moms, or what our moms had to do to raise us, sometimes not eating like we supposed to. Like, you know, we from the struggle. So, yeah, sure. My millennial team, I gotta put you on the first team, bro. I gotta put you on the first team. So I just want to give you your flowers too. You know what I'm saying? You deserve your flowers, and I never gave you your flowers. Hey, but I'm gonna give them to you today. Bro. Yeah, I'm proud of you, and not only what you did on the court, but what you're doing now. Yeah. You have a career. You bought a house. These things we never thought we can do. Coming from where we from, you know what I'm saying? It may seem small to some people, but having to buy your own house, you know what I'm saying, on your own. No, you don't have nobody, you know what I'm saying? You went and bought your house, you taking care of your kid, bro. flowers need to be given, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if nobody gives you your flowers today on the More Flowers podcast, and I want to give you your flowers, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
So and then lastly, I got Lil Travis. Lil Travis, I talked to Lil Travis earlier, and I told him, I said, man, he was one of my favorite players.
Yeah.
He had game. He's probably one of the most accomplished Norcom players. When you talk about Norcom, I think he was played a year twice.
Yeah.
So I put him on my first team. I can let you do your first team, and then I do my second team, or how you want to do it?
I will do that. That's fine.
All right, go ahead. You get your first team.
All right, so man, hey, first man, I appreciate you, man, for including me in that. But on my first team, is a little twist. I mean, I added a few other names. So my point guard, I did it by position. My point guard is no other than Darius Steers, the best point guard in Norcom history. Maybe he doesn't have the same accolades as some of the other point guards, but just pure talent. Darius Steers, by far, the best point guard. Not because his ability, but I think his leadership and his influence rubbed off on all the younger players. So I had him, of course, Mr. Do It All, like you say, Ben Finney. Self-explanatory, unselfish. That's why I really think Doe got it from unselfishness, willing to do anything and everything to win. Of course, my GOAT, my guy, my dog, my best friend, my right-hand man, Doe, easily my GOAT, because one thing I can say about him, man, he never allowed me to lose. It was just, if we get to a point, I already know, no doubt in my mind, he's going to take us to this finish line. So, of course, another GOAT is 1A, 1B, whatever you guys want to call it, Vernon. Self-explanatory. First All-American out of Portsmouth. Jordan, game as well. This is a dope guy, but I had a chance this summer to sit down and talk to him about other business ventures that he was doing, man. He would just put me on game, helping me with some things that I wanted to do, what to invest in, and what things that he's investing in, and this building generational wealth. That's the biggest thing that we was talking about. So shout out to Bernie. And then the fifth person is no other than your own me. It has to be me, because like I told Lil Travis just the other day, the people that mentor you, they got mentored by us first. So whatever knowledge and power that you got from it was our young boys first. So of course you know who my MVP is. My MVP is Doe, you know what I mean? Because that's my guy. It's always gonna be a 1A, 1B. It only could be an argument between Doe and Bernie. Like you said, I do want to give Bernie his flowers, because people judge him based on his NBA career, not his whole body of work. Of course, he got drafted, first person out of Portsmouth to get drafted, first All-American, first Jordan brand. Different coaches coming in the gym. Hell of a overseas career, and now he's a coach in Korea, I think. Doing so many terrific things. Awesome husband, dope basketball player, dope coach, dope human, man. Just shout out to him, man.
Shout out to my boy, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm gonna get into my second team. I'm my second team, and this hurt me, because I'm a prideful guy. I think I'm the best power forward ever to grace Norcom court. But I started out with me. You know what I'm saying? I started out with me. I felt like Norcom at the time when I came over, Norcom had won 20 games. You had Ben and Vernon, which were dope hoopers, but they were missing something. And I felt like I was that missing piece. So I came over. I know people say, well, the GOAT, you only played 1 year. You only played 1 year. You all this chatter, but when you look at the numbers and you look at the accolades, that 1 year first team all time, and I got to talk about that first team. The first team, there's not too many people that can say they were first team all time with basketball players at Norcom. I was first team. There's a couple of us, but I was first team all Tidewater, first team all region, first team all district, And I got a vote for Player of the Year. Shout out to Lonnie Blow. He told me that when I played for him at St. Aug. He was the guy that voted for me. I didn't know who gave me that vote for Player of the Year, but Vernon got all the other votes. I definitely put myself on the second team. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, you ain't played long enough," but when you look up what I did at Norcom, I was part of putting Norcom back on the map. You know what I'm saying? I was part of that. So I was part of the Big Three. I felt like I met a lot to the Big Three. Shout out to Vernon and Ben. They welcomed me. They recruited me. Shout out to y'all, bro. Love y'all, bro. I also had I had Malik Trent. Malik Trent
Sure.
is a scorer. Me and him, I still like whenever we played against each other, even after in our grown age, and he overseas, I always talk junk to him. But I respect his game. We talk junk to each other. He calls me a center, 6'4" center, whatever. But I love you, dog. You on the second team. Jay Canty, me and Jay. Jay actually works at the shipyard, and I talk to him often. I had Jay on my team. Like I said, man, the reason for this podcast, we don't want to divide everybody. I know Los was feeling a certain way, but I feel like we all need to come together. There's enough of division in Portsmouth. You know what I'm saying? So just Portsmouth, period. So I told Los, we gonna make it about love. But Jay, I want to say you were one of the dogs. I loved your game. I got you on the second team. I love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Here's your flowers. These are your flowers. I also had Troy and Darius Theus. Okay. Both of them. Troy, he has a crazy resume. When you look at the resumes, I think he has some Player of the Years. He has some rings. And Los talked about Darius. He's just an awesome point guard. You could debate him being on first team or second team, but I had him on second team. My MVP, I had to go with Dodo. Dodo, my MVP. He transcended like what Ticket started, and I love Dodo's game. I love everything he did for Portsmouth. I think he needs a streak like Missy Elliott. I think he'll get it soon. But and the GOAT, like I said, is Vernon Macklin. So that completes my teams, my two teams. But I'll let Los take us home with his second team and go ahead and take us home with your second team.
All right, so my second team, I had Travis Fields. Like you said, Mr. Big Shot, Mr. Clutch, Mr. 3 rings, consecutive rings. We argue all the time about the division change, and he always tells me, Los, I only played who was in front of me on the schedule. So nothing but respect to him. He probably one of the most point guards with the most accomplishments or accolades.
Pretty decorated.
My second one is Malik Trent, my young boy. Man, a phenomenal scorer. Man, he's one of the ones, man. Crazy scorer, defender. Then I had for my second team. I don't know about this guy, man. But yeah, man, I had George on my second team, man. Like you said, man. Like I said, growing up, that's what we seen at the court. That's what we seen at Jay Parker. You seen George, you seen Boo Boo, you seen Big Real, shout out to them, man. You seen Dave. You seen that a lot of cats at the gym.
Shout out to Dave Cheney, man. I forgot about Dave. You played a big part in what we did out those. My bad cutting you off, bro.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. You seen George on the court doing his thing, man. You just kind of admired it, and you wanted to be like it. You wanted to achieve the same things that he did, And like he said, he carried the torch and he lit it for me, and I just took it all the way, man. It was one of the moments that I shared. There was a great moment when George just got, I don't know if you remember, when George just got his ring from St. Aug. He called me like, boy, come out the front, bro. I got something to show you. I'm like, all right, I'm about to come out the front. George ended up showing me the St. Aug ring, and I ended up bringing my state championship ring with me to show him, like, dang, all right. okay, man, so we can achieve great things and we work hard, man. So the biggest thing, everybody, this is for the kids out there, man. The only thing that we didn't do, us two and a few other Norfolk people, we never gave up. No matter the circumstances, we never, ever, ever gave up. Perseverance, man. Perseverance breeds character. And when things get hard, your true character is shown. The flaws of you, they come out. So you got to be battle tested in this sport. You know it's gonna have some ups and downs, man. But you gotta see it through. You know. My 4 point in the second team is Troy Locke. Malik touched on it. He has a crazy catalog, man. Player of the year, district player of the year, region player of the year, state player of the year. There's only a few in Norcom that did that. And I know Doe was one of them. You know, Vernon was one of them. I believe Travers was one of them too. So, yeah. And then my last one, I know he only did 2 years at Norcom, but I got to put him up here. I got to put Devin Patterson up here, man. One of the most craftiest guards that I know. Speedy, can score, can defend. I think him joining our team was a big asset. It added another dimension to our team, and it made us kind of better. Practices are way more intense when Devin got there. But then, man, I know we're about to wrap this up soon, but I definitely want to give a few shout outs out there. I want to shout out to Trey again, the best shooter. Shout out to Lil Flop, man. That's my boy, man. And everybody out there, man, that's doing their thing, man. Like I said, man, make sure everybody, man, forgive, man. Please forgive everybody. I think that's the biggest thing, man. See past people flaws, see past people mistakes. Yeah. What they used to do, that's not them anymore. So yeah.
And if I had to do a honorable mention, like I said, man, Wild Thing, you a big part of Norcom basketball.
Yeah, man.
I know me. I always gloat about me being the best power forward, but Wild Thing, you came under me. So, bro, I love you. You know what I'm saying? So definitely Wild Thing was a big part of Norcom basketball as well. Lil Ed, I love you. You know what I'm saying? I love all y'all. Gator.
Yeah, for sure.
That team was a good team. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man. We about love, man, and I'm about giving flowers.
Yes, man.
So anybody that's hating on the growth or feel a certain way about me, don't. Cause I love y'all, man. I love y'all, dog. Like I really do. Man. I really do. I'm all about giving flowers, man. Keep doing y'all thing. Hey, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. We'll be releasing this on tomorrow. Hopefully y'all enjoy it.
Yes, man.
And we'll see y'all soon. Hey, look, I'm from London Notes, 2732. So hey, look, I always gotta shout out my hood. I love y'all. More flowers. No joke to grow. Los Anderson. We out.